Hey everyone, welcome back to Woken Family Works. I'm Will. There comes a time in every firewood supplier where you get a call for someone who wants greenwood. Normally I don't facilitate this, but right out the gate, this customer hit all of my normal reservations immediately. Picked up the call. Hey, do you supply greenwood? I'm asking for greenwood because I'm buying this for 2026 fall burn season. So I immediately know that the customer knows what he's looking for, knows what he wants, and knows why he wants it and why he's asking specifically. So that brings a lot of my safety concerns, thinking about getting negative feedback based off of wood doesn't ready to burn, things of that nature. So today we're going to fire up the 500i. We're going to fire up the 1222. We already got the conveyor set up right into the dump trailer, made sure everything's good, and we are going to cut up a dump trailer full to deliver and another dump trailer tomorrow for delivery. 2.5 cords he ordered. Wood pile is going to get a little bit smaller. Got the 1222 into the conveyor, into the dump trailer. Got the Mingo Marker. Thank you very much, sweetheart, for getting me that for my birthday, which is Monday. This is Friday the 25th, and my birthday is next week. So we're going to get the 500i fired up. It's already warmed up. And cut up some real big red oak. Let's get to it. All right, first thing we're going to use is our Mingo Marker. Brand new. First time using it. That was some nice little hot pink marks. Let's get the 500i fired up. That's a pretty big tree. Why fight to roll it when you got a tractor? Hey, look at the carnage from noodling up all that big red oak round. So most of it's already been up the dump trailer, but there is a handful of pieces that are left over here, and we are going to run them right through the 1222 and up the conveyor. And then we're going to go out to dinner and have a nice big steak. Fun of Heath right here. I run a box wedge from this side. First time doing that. Well, everyone, not quite a full dump trailer out of that big oak log and a few scraps of maple that I had laying around. But I'm gonna get a little bit more topped off on this load. Again, this is going out green. Actually, I'm gonna do a quick moisture check on it because I got my moisture meter right here. So who knows how long this red oak has been cut down, but not sure if you can see that. About 30%. Let's get some of the fresher stuff that's back here that hasn't been sitting for a while. $42.7. So again, this is going out green for a customer that's stocking up for fall 2026. So he's gonna let this season for a year in his yard. I gotta do another dump trailer here for him down the road for him. So we'll get it done. 1222, did great. Me being prepared to run quarter and quarter through, not so much. She's hot. She's hot. Let her cool down a little bit. But yeah, glad I got that one oak log out of here. I got another one. Well, I guess I got 2 more big oak logs, and then I think that's a white oak log down there on the bottom. But a lot of wood coming out of one singular log. And then of course I got more oak, quite a bit of ash, and then some maple up front, and then the big white oak rounds. Maybe I can con Jack to bring that fancy MS324 over here and bust up some of this bigger stuff so I don't have to noodle it down. That'd be amazing. But definitely a lot of chainsaw carnage. Well, everyone, that's going to be the end of this video. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, share, say hello, tell me what I should do better, tell me what I did great, whatever you guys want. And also, just want a quick shout out for 2 reasons. One, Larry, I hope you're doing well. Robin, I hope you're managing. If you know who they are, awesome, you're part of that family. If you don't, they're great people, absolutely great people, and I really hope that Larry and Robin are doing well. Also, seeing as how it's nearing the end of April, in September 12th, Hope, if you're coming, awesome. And anyone else who might want to know anything about it, Hope is it's a rest home, so you can get away from oncology problems, cancer, and they really do absolutely great work. They're a nonprofit. They're giving back, and September 12th, a lot of us guys who like to split and deal with firewood, we're going out and we're going to split. This is the 3rd time. Last year we did 57 cords. This year, courtesy of WD, we're trying for 100, but we'll see. So I just realized something. Locust is trying to come back to life. Locust never gives up. Never ever gives up. Gotta get it split. Take care of each other. Be good. Don't get into trouble. Have a good one.